What we're going to do today is we're going to show you what the difference is between a phone that has Mimo and a phone that does not have Mimo on Wi-Fi. This is an iPhone 6 that looks identical to this iPhone 8, but this iPhone 6 only has one Wi-Fi antenna in it. This iPhone 8 has two Wi-Fi antennas in it, and it's called 2x2 Mimo. If we go to the Apple website for the specifications, the iPhone 6, it says it has 802.11 A, B, G, and AC Wi-Fi, but it doesn't say Mimo. If we go to the Apple website for the technical specs on the iPhone 8, it says it has 802.11 AC with Mimo. So what does that do for you? Well, Mimo, it stands for multiple in, multiple out, and it increases your capacity. Because this has two antennas operating on the same channel, it should have twice the capacity or spend half as much time on the air as this phone to get the same amount of data. To prove that, I'm going to make a FaceTime phone call from this phone to that. It's going to go from this phone over the Wi-Fi to the access point in this house and come back to this phone over the access point. So we're going to show you that traffic down here with this tool on layer 1. We'll see the traffic showing up there. And I'm going to make a phone call to that phone. And you're going to see the traffic start ramping up. Now we're going to set up a FaceTime call. And there you can see I'm basically calling myself. So there, we've got these two phones set up where we're talking to each other. And you can see that there's traffic definitely increasing right here on channel 136. And up here you'll see that the traffic is pretty consistent as we have this going on. But that just shows power level and traffic. This screen does not show that this phone is using twice as much airtime as this one. So we're going to pull up another tool that shows us what's going on at layer 2. And we're going to go ahead and measure what's going on right now as we're going between these two phones. So we'll let this go for just a few seconds, and then what should happen is this phone will show that it's using twice as much time as this phone to get the same amount of data across. So we're going to stop that, and then we're going to display that. We'll zoom into the SSID, and so this phone used up half the airtime to make this video call, and this one used up a little bit more than a quarter. So with a 2x2 Mimo phone, it uses much less airtime than a phone that only has one antenna. And that's the benefit of Mimo. It uses less airtime, which creates more time for other devices to use the Mimo. And that's the demonstration.